please welcome Esquire Philippines Sexiest Woman Alive 2026, Ms. Janine Gutierrez. Janine. Okay, let's see it. Take two. First time. I know you're all excited. Also, our employees from Summit Media excited to meet our sexiest woman alive. I see her. Okay. At sure na talaga to. From elevator, lower ground floor to 6th floor. And then, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome Esquire Philippines Sexiest Woman Alive 2026, Ms. Janine Gutierrez. Okay, so now let's have our photo offers. So let's end. Thank you. Okay, request Mr. MJ. And of course with PJ for a quick group photo. Thank you so much. Okay, Janine and PJ, you may now take your seat. And of course, before we start the Q&A, let's hear it first from my EIC, PJ.
Thank you. Hello. Hello. Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm PJ Kanya. I'm editor of Esquire Philippines. Thank you so much for making the time. Janine, thank you for being here, and thank you to our media friends. You know, I can relate to them because I also cover events, so I know how difficult it is sometimes to go to events like this, so you have to travel all the way across the city. But so I just wanted to show our appreciation for you guys showing up. So yeah, the reason we're here today is we wanted to take this special moment to honor our sexiest woman alive, Ms. Janine Gutierrez, and thank you also for making the time. I guess I wanted to start off by already answering some of the questions you guys might have. Unahan ko na kayo. Number one, what is Sexiest Woman Alive? Obviously, Esquire Philippines is the local iteration of the Esquire men's magazine, which is originally from the US. It's an American publication, and just in case you guys didn't know, Esquire is celebrating its 92nd anniversary this year. So 92 years na ang Esquire. And Sexiest Woman Alive is one of the, I would say, signature titles of the brand. We've had Esquire editions all over the world have had Sexiest Woman Alive in their own respective issues. In the US, obviously, if you guys didn't know, some women who were able to be named Sexiest Woman Alive are, the likes of Scarlett Johansson, people like Angelina Jolie, all of these big celebrities. in the Philippines, we've had Sexiest Woman Alive since the days of the print magazine, so since 2011. Previous honorees also include people like Sina Karen Davila, sino ba? Pia was back, and then our last one was Catriona Gray, which was back in 2018 or 2019. So the question now is, since then, why did it take so long? It's been 7 years since we had Sexiest Woman Alive. The short answer is the pandemic happened. Because before, obviously, every month, as most of you probably already know, we have magazine themes every month, which we sort of planned the year before. So parang nakalatag na siya for the year. And when the pandemic happened, that sort of messed up the whole schedule. And I guess it's true for all publications. In our case, it took us 2 or 3 years before we sort of got our rhythm back because of the pandemic. And so yeah, we only sort of got our groove back, so to speak, in terms of having themes, monthly themes last year. And so this year, we sort of, the editorial team decided na, hey, we haven't done Sexiest Woman Alive in so long. So that's why we finally did it, and we're so lucky that Miss Janine agreed. And then, unaman natin kayo, why Janine? I'm sure that's the question. But I mean, I'll throw the question back to you guys. Why not her? I mean, it's very obvious naman. But I guess the process of how we came to Janine, the editorial team, as always, we sit down in a room and we sort of discuss who we think are, you know, worthy to possess this title. And let me tell you now, it's a very short list. We did not have a lot of names in mind, but then I didn't tell you this, Janine, pero remember the first time I met you last year, it was lunch at a restaurant. We didn't really get to interact a lot, but later that night, we saw each other again at the Esquire at his desk, right? With obviously your partner was there. Jericho was our actor of the year, and Janine was there, and that was when I kind of got to talk to her a little bit more, and that's when I realized na this lady, you know, obviously she's very beautiful, she's very sexy, but when you talk to her, it's increasingly obvious that there's something else there. You know, she's obviously intelligent. She speaks her mind, but she's also very gracious and kind, which are all qualities that we sort of were looking for. So long story short, that's how it happened. And when we reached out to her and her team, they very kindly said yes to this. So that's how it happened.
Thank you so much, PJ. Grabe. From 2019 was the last Sexiest Woman issue. And of course, after 7 years, let's hear it from the woman, Miss Janine Gutierrez.
Thank you, PJ. Buti na lang nag-attend ako ng event